children, today we'll start with Standard 3 General Science Lesson 10, the Sun. Sun as a natural resource. We will learn about Sun as source of energy, sources of energy, use of solar energy, conservation of energy. Every day we see sun, it gives us heat and light. It is the nearest star to the earth. Every form of life is dependent on sun, from a very small organism to a big. It is an important natural resource for the survival of all living beings. We cannot live without sun. Now sun, it is a natural resource. It is given by the nature. Whenever we see sun, it gives us heat and light. It is the nearest star to the earth. All the living things, whether it is a small organism or a big animal or human beings, they are all dependent on the sun for its heat and light. We cannot survive without the sun. Now let us discuss about the sun and the ways how it is useful to us. Sun as source of energy. All of us need energy to do work. We get energy from the food we eat. Most of our food comes from plants. Plants prepare food with the help of sunlight. Thus, the sun is the ultimate source of energy for all life. Now, sun, it is a source of energy. We get energy in the form of heat and light. Now, all of us, we need energy to do the work. We get energy from the food. The food that we eat, and from where we get this food? We get our food from, most of the food we get from the plants. Now plants, they prepare our food. How they prepare their food? With the help of the sunlight. So ultimately all living things, they depend on sun as their source of energy. Now let us discuss how sunlight is used by plants and animals, including human beings. Use of sunlight by plants. Plants use sunlight for germination, growth and food making process. In germination, the seed grows into a new plant in presence of warmth, light and light along with air, water and soil. Now plant, they make food, they grow with the help of sunlight. The sunlight is very important for plants for their germination, their growth, their food making process. Now how they use this sunlight during their germination? During the germination, the seed which grow into a new plant in the presence of warmth and light along with air, water and soil. This warmth and light which they get from the sun. Now in this germination of seed, we can see the different stages how a seed, it grows into a new plant. First we will sow the seed under the ground. Slowly a part of the plant will come out. Now the part of the plant, first the root part is grown under the ground, then the shoot part, it goes upward side towards the sun. Slowly the seed, it convert into a new plant. It grow, all the parts of the plants, they grow, the root, the shoot part, the leaves and then it grow into a new plant. So this is the stages of germination of a seed, from the growth of a seed to a new plant. Now green plant prepare their own food with the help of air, water and sunlight. The process of preparing food by the leaf is called photosynthesis. Sunlight is the basic requirement in the process because it provides energy. Now green plants, they prepare their own food with the help of air, water and sunlight. And this process in which the food is prepared by the leaves is called your photosynthesis. Now during this photosynthesis, sunlight is the basic requirement because it provides the energy to the plant for making their food. Next we will learn about photosynthesis. Now children, see this picture. You can see how a plant is there and all the important requirements from the plant to process, to grow, for germination, for growth and for food making. All these things are needed. First the water is needed, then air in the form of carbon dioxide and oxygen is there, and the light energy which is given by the sun. The plant that can make their own food are called producers. Animals depend directly or indirectly on plant for their food. Thus a food chain is formed in nature. Now food, the plants are the only living beings which can make their own food, so they are known as the producers. Animals and human beings, they directly or indirectly, they depend on the plants for their food. So a food chain is formed in nature. Other uses: heat of the sun is used for drying grains, pulses and spices, etc. Heat of the sun is used for drying clothes. Sunlight helps our body to make vitamin D. These are the uses of sun. It helps us in drying the pulses and grain. It helps us for drying our clothes, and sunlight it helps our body to make vitamin D, which is very important for the growth of our body. Now, use of solar energy. Solar energy can be converted into other forms of energy using some devices and used for various purposes. Solar energy is a renewable form of energy and never runs out. Let us discuss about solar cell and solar cooker. Now, solar energy, which is converted into different forms of energy by using different types of devices, and they are also used for different purposes. Solar energy, it is called a renewable form of energy. Renewable means it can be renewed again and again, means it can be made again and again, and it never runs out. Till the day the sun is there, we will get the solar energy. So it is a renewable source of energy. So now we will learn about solar cell and solar cooker. Solar cell is a device that captures the energy from the sun and converts it into electricity. This electricity is then used for running a number of electrical appliances. No fuel is burnt in producing electricity, and there is no pollution. Thus we get clean electricity and also save the environment from pollution. Now, solar cell is a device that captures energy which we get from the sun, and it converts into electricity which is used by us. The electricity is then used for running our electrical appliances. The electrical appliances which we used in our house, like our grinder, then solar cooker, and the electricity which we get through this solar cell, here no fuel is burnt to produce this electricity, and so there is no pollution. Thus we can say that we got clean electricity and also save the environment from pollution. Next we will learn about solar cooker. Solar cooker is a device that converts the energy of sunlight to heat energy. Traditional solar cooker seems like a briefcase. The upper lid has a mirror. When sunlight strikes the mirror, it reflects to the food that is kept in the cooker box, and the food is cooked. Now, solar cooker is a device that converts the energy of sunlight to heat energy. Now, you can see the picture of the traditional solar cooker, which was like a briefcase. It has a mirror on the upper side, and here you can put the food on the case, and if you close the box, the food is cooked inside this solar cooker. Solar cooker are an inexpensive device and can be used in places that get sufficient sunlight. As no other fuel is utilized to cook food, solar cookers are pollution free. If we use this solar cooker, we will not use any other fuel, and it is used to cook food. No pollution is there, so we can use solar cooker for pollution free cooking. Thank you.